Good evening and welcome to the May 20th edition of Late Night Sauce. I'm Mario here with my co-host Noah. And we got a wonderful surprise of a guest tonight. Thank God that surprises come in packages shaped like Mr. Chris Quinn himself here. We haven't had him on the podcast in over a year. The man left us to go to Trap North for the past year, and now he's back in the Warwick Trap where he belongs, and with welcoming arms as well. And Chris Quinn, great to have you back.
Yeah, thank you for making me blush, Mario. I appreciate that.
And, if you guys can see Chris right now, he has only had about 15 kettle sodas, and he is bright red. But no, just kidding. He's only had 3. But anyway, so we got Chris Quinn back here from the north. And Chris, we're so happy to have you back because I'm not going to lie to you, we have lacked serious heart and personality upstairs at the Trap since you've been gone. It's been a rough year. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. No, I don't know how you feel. I can't speak for you because you are your own man, but I'm just saying that, having Chris Quinn back is a great thing.
It just brightens the day.
Definitely. Definitely.
Well, I'm glad to brighten your days. I'll tell you right now, I've been back for a month, and the reception, the welcome I've gotten has been incredibly warm. And you two have definitely been a part of it, and it feels nice to be back. Like, I'm happy to be back. It's definitely been a long year, I feel, without you guys.
We've been keeping track. Have you been like in a jail cell, like scratching the days on
No
your
numbers, no Roman numerals, just the old
old tally marks, baby.
Tally marks. Yeah. Honestly, it's kind of how it felt. Just counting the days back when I can come back here, and eventually I did want to come back here, and it came back sooner. Here we are. Happy to be with you. I really am.
Hey, Chris, we're gonna dig in deep into the soul of Trap North.
That's cool.
And you being one of the OGs in the Martucci group to open up the establishment with them. What was your experiences of the wait staff? Obviously a lot of younger girls there. Did you ever feel that because there were so many different people you're dealing with? Did they try to tell you too much information about themselves without you even asking? And I feel like that's the uncomfortableness I'm dealing with sometimes with I'm a lot older than you, and I'm actually, I got a lot going on in my life, so actually listening to other people's problems or having their life stories is not exactly a priority for me. But sometimes you have to do it. That's part of the job, and
right.
you want to be a good person. You want to be a good employee and a fellow, coworker. But, do you feel like sometimes people get too comfortable too quick, and it's very unnecessary. It makes you uncomfortable.
It's like you never asked for it, and like all of a sudden, like it's just like thrown onto you on like a silver platter. But it's definitely not a shiny platter. Like it's.
And how do you handle that? Like, how do you not hurt feelings and like just?
It's one of those where you just like, yeah, yeah, oh yeah, crazy, yeah.
But it must be hard because up there everybody was brand new.
They're brand new, so they have no idea what to expect.
Nobody can even warn you. Like, at least over here, somebody watch out for this one. She's a whack job. Or,
yeah,
she's gonna tell you this, so
But you don't know these people, and of course, like me coming over there from being here, they lean to me because I'm the one that knows the trap way. I guess one could call it. And yeah, all of a sudden it's just like thrown onto you, and you're dealing with these people as you call it. You're already these fucking customers, therapists. Now you got to do it for these girls, and some of them aren't even 21.
Would you rather have, Noah? Would you rather have a customer tell you too much about themselves or a coworker tell you too much about themselves? Because it's dangerous either way.
I'd prefer the customer.
You would rather have a customer tell you too much about themselves?
Yeah, because there's a chance like maybe I'll never see him again. Whereas
and at least they're paying you.
Yeah. Where like
paying your bills.
I get the payola part. Yes, I do get that.
Whereas like your coworkers, like you have to see them all the time. They're just gonna keep telling you about it. Like if you don't stop them like right away, it's just the ball just keeps rolling.
And I feel like as coworkers, I'm sorry to cut you off. They have access to certain information that could get a little not great.
I know, but I also feel like I feel like a customer that might be telling you too much about themselves because they're giving you money, they're thinking that they're buying your loyalty and emotions, that they can come up with even more stuff.
I can be
bought too in certain ways, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like now they're trying to buy your trust and they're trying to, like, hey, I can tell this guy anything, I can get away with anything now, like, I'm still waiting for the day for someone to confide in me and tell me that they just murdered someone and the dead body's in the trunk of the car in the parking lot at the safe house.
What do you do at that point?
I don't know. I want to know what to do.
Why are you waiting for that? I don't want to wait for that.
I feel like it's going to happen eventually because I've dealt with so much stuff over the years in this business. And that's why, like, when a customer gets too comfortable... I had a woman one time ask me... She's walking into the bar, not here, it's at my other establishment. And I've maybe dealt with this woman maybe a handful of times. Older woman, older than me. Not exactly, shall I say, Jennifer Lopez, Sophia. Not exactly an attractive woman, okay? But she comes walking in. She's with some fellow, and he goes to the bathroom. I'm jam-packed. It's a Saturday night. And she comes up to me. She's like, this guy just asked me to marry him in the parking lot. What should I do? Yeah. And I'm like, it's 8:30 on a Saturday. I got a full bar. I don't even know this person's name. And I look at her, and part of me in my head goes, look, you're not an attractive woman. You just take what you can get. Find your happiness. Take what you can get. No, it's in my head. I didn't say it to her. And the other half of me is like, I got to keep it real with her, too. So, I'm not the guy to give you advice about marriage. At the time, I think I was like 26 years old. I was in a relationship, but I wasn't married. And, and the second I'm saying to myself, like, why are you trusting my judgment? I don't even know you. So then another part of me was like, maybe she's just drunk. She's just saying that to get attention. I don't know. But then the guy comes out of the fucking bathroom and goes, yeah, I just asked her to marry me. What do you think she should do? And I was like,
Jesus.
I just want to know what the hell your drink order is. Like,
I'm just trying to see, like, if you're trying to eat us something today. This is dinner rush time.
I felt terrible. I said to him, I go, look, this is exactly what I said to him. I go, honestly, I don't know you people that well.
What do you mean by you people?
You people mean like those two people. They were white.
Of course, the Asian person says this, but
Wait.
He's not Asian, he's Laotian, okay? There's a difference.
It's Laotian, first of all. Sorry to correct you, but second of all, that is a part of Asia.
Laotian American.
That is in Asia.
It is indeed in Asia.
Laos is in Asia?
Laos is a part of the
like
Asian
next
continent.
To, like,
I thought
Thailand
it was...
and like Cambodia.
Yeah, I thought that was in like the South Pacific.
No, that's Asia, bro.
Still Asia.
Asia's not in the South Pacific.
It's not. It's landlocked.
Asia covers a lot of land, my guy. I don't have to tell you.
Anyway, every week we do this with geography for the insane. It's always my fault. I'm taking 100% blame because I'm terrible at geography. I never pretend I'm good at it.
I don't know why.
As we all know. But anyway, so I said to them, I said, look, I don't make it a habit to get into people's personal affairs. I mean, like, if I can help, I can help. But if I can't, I'll tell you I can't.
For some reason, we as
bartenders. And I said, right
that.
Now, I cannot help you with this situation. This is between you two. Long story short, they never got married. And I'm 95% sure that there was a restraining order filed against the man.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, boy.
But my instinct said, don't marry this guy. But I can't tell her that, you know what I mean? And,
welcome to the safe house,
yeah,
folks.
I think she might be dead, too. I think she died after that, to be honest with you. Yeah,
what kind of fucking story are we telling here? Holy shit.
It's more about people giving you too much information unnecessary. That's what the life... Yappers. Yappers. You know what I mean? It's just, we had to listen, but not too much. That's the way I look at it,
We as bartenders do listen, but we are not licensed therapists.
We are more fucked up than you guys probably are, but we just keep it to ourselves.
I just like nod my head and I'm like, yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Half the time there's nothing really going on in my head.
Yeah.
I'm just like, all right, do you want ranch or blue cheese with your wings?
Yeah. Sometimes you do the hand motions too, like the I don't know, like the hands up and wipe you like wow, like wipe the forehead. A lot of different things you can do, like kind of show interest, but you're not really interested in.
If I start running out of hand motions, I'm out of questions and I'm just gonna walk away.
Yeah,
Right, if I hit you with a "that's crazy," I haven't been listening for 10 minutes.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm doing the same thing.
100%.
Wow,
that might be a universal thing with all bartenders.
And if I've said that like 3 or 4 times, bro, and you're still going, oh boy, I pray for you. I really do.
What do you think is more uncomfortable, when a girl tells you too much or a guy tells you too much?
Good question.
That is a really good question, actually.
I feel like it's more uncomfortable. I
think it's more uncomfortable with guys.
I want to say guys too, but honestly,
because we have to use the men's room together sometimes, and then you pee next to the guy like this guy's into this shit. Like what do you, don't like peeing next to people who are weird. I'm just saying. That's just my thing.
But like if a
But
girl,
if a girl tells you that, she's in the ladies' room, so you don't have to
but if
worry
a
about
girl
it.
gets mad at you and a guy gets mad at you, who are you more afraid of? I feel like you're more afraid of the girl. No. What are you gonna do against them?
Because when the girls are absolutely. When the girl's upset with you and you're actually more afraid of them, absolutely, because they have a lot more control.
Exactly.
Like they can mess with you big time.
That's
guys,
kind of my point there.
Guys can actually they'll get over it in 20 minutes sometimes.
Oh,
So yeah, girls do scare me sometimes, but I do miss. I miss and I don't miss the days of before social media when the first internet dating apps started coming out. It wasn't even apps. It was like legit like the
website,
like the ChristianMingles.com.
Oh,
and what was the other one? Match.com.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm talking like old school stuff. I'll never forget. Like I remember, like girls used to put pictures up that weren't them, and they would come meet at my bar.
That's how the show Catfish started.
We were the Match.com capital of East Greenwich at one point. And this one guy showed up, and either the girl showed her a picture of someone else or a picture of her 20 years earlier. This guy was so upset, and he came, and I'm like, buddy, I had to say to the guy, I'm like, I know you're upset or whatever. Like, just make the best of it. Just leave. Don't ruin the night.
Right.
Just. And he tried to be cool about it, and he bought her a drink, and everybody knew what was going on. It was bad. I mean, this woman was probably 200 pounds heavier than what she said she was in her profile. And just be honest, ladies. Just be honest. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, they're trying to get like a free drink, maybe a free meal, like kind of like do some shit. And you know what? I respect.
That's
the
a
hustle.
lot of trouble for a free Tito's and OJ, which back in those days cost $4. But anyway,
Now it's 9 or 10, but
that's a lot.
I respect the game. I respect the hustle.
We're
but,
going back 17 years ago. This is when drinks were cheap, and I'm like, it's a lot of work for.
Listen, I'll tell you right now, I'm glad I never used any of these apps.
Oh, thank God I never did either. But I just think that customers do the best you can and not make bartenders feel uncomfortable because it's a hard job that we have.
It's a classic saying. We take care of you, you take care of us.
So no, I don't know if you heard. I don't know if you heard this story because you weren't here Saturday night. But
Oh boy.
yeah, we had a customer at the bar. I'm doing my specials. We're pushing the prime rib and
Yeah.
we got the horse race on and everything. So I had this fellow come in.
The horse race.
The Preakness.
Oh
Preakness was on, yeah.
Yeah, that was on
So
Saturday.
we got a nice full bar at the safe house going, and I had a fellow come in, and I pushed the tomahawk steak on him,
Yep.
and his wife ordered the ravioli special. Nice couple. I recognized the guy. I wasn't sure if it was him or not. And then he polished off the 48-ounce tomahawk steak, polished it off like nothing left but the bone, like a little bit of fat on the side, but the whole thing. So I do the whole, I think I know the answer to this, sir, but I slide the dessert menu in front of him, right? He goes, "Are you kidding me? I could probably eat another whole steak." So I bust out with the, "Oh yeah, if you can eat another 48-ounce tomahawk steak, it's on us." He's like, "Bring it on."
No shit.
Calls my bluff.
That's ballsy.
Calls my bluff. Right? So now I'm like, I don't have authority to comp any steaks. I go, right? So I turn to Amanda and I turn to Katie. I go, Katie. And I go, it's up to you. You don't have to be part of this. I can do it on my own if you want. But I go, this guy here, I told him, if he can eat another 48-ounce tomahawk steak, it's free. We're going to buy it for him. But if he doesn't finish it, he's paying for 2.
Yeah.
It's a 50-50 shot here, you know?
It's a hell of a gamble.
So, Katie and I mean, screw it, let's do it. Maybe we shouldn't. It's $95 out of our pockets, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We split 3 ways. It's not terrible, but it's a Saturday night, it's people's livelihood. So I'm walking around. He's like looking at me, glaring, and I go, screw it, we're doing it. Bring it on. Same exact way, same rules. You're going to eat all the apps, you're going to eat all the sides, you're going to eat all the vegetables, and you're going to have the steak clean just like you did last time. He was like, bring it on. So I ordered the steak. I walk into the kitchen. I go, chef, that's right. I ordered a second tomahawk for the same guy. And I told him if he eats it, the whole thing is free. But if he doesn't finish it, he has to pay for 2. So do you have any 75-ounce steaks back there you can put on there? He clearly didn't have any. And I go, I don't even care. This was a bet I wanted to lose so badly because it's just a great bar story to tell.
Yeah.
Bragging rights. And the whole bar stayed to watch him try to finish the second steak.
That's what you want
Right?
Saturday night.
And the whole bar everyone was going nuts, right? So now it's like, and people they want to be here. It's like the energy was like, we gotta see this, we gotta see it. So I bring out the steak. Everybody's like watching him, they're talking. I'm like, leave him alone, let him do his thing. And he's going to town on this thing, and then Katie goes, "Oh my God, he's gonna do it." Amanda goes, "Oh my God, I think he's gonna do it." It's like, all right, it's still early, don't worry about it. So we're walking around. All of a sudden, I look over, he's halfway down through the steak, but he's got the meat sweats. He's got the meat sweats.
Those have got to be the worst meat sweats of all time.
I go, "Hey, you doing all right?" He's like, "I'm fine." Gets up, does a couple of laps around the drink rail.
It's fine, everything's fine.
Comes back down. Starts going to town again, right? So now I had a customer watching him across the bar. He goes to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I guess he puked and rallied in the bathroom.
No.
He fucking
does that count?
That wasn't part of the rules. I didn't specify.
That's fair. Yeah,
and you know what? I didn't
specify.
care. I'm good. The fact that he puked. And by the way, he puked in the toilet and flushed. And they make a mess. So now you gotta respect the guy. Yeah.
The fact that you have to even say that though, like that's tough.
But lately, puke's been a problem around here. Came back in. He did one of those like neck twists. Goes back to town and starts fucking eating the steak again, right? And I go, Katie, he's gonna fucking do it, right? So then he's struggling at the end, and he's almost done with the whole thing. I go up to the guy. I go, buddy, do me a favor. I go, don't make yourself sick. You're this close. I'm gonna buy you the steak anyway. I go, you know what? It's impressive.
It is very.
It's a great story. You entertain this entire bar. They made this place a fun place.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Nope, I'm finishing this bitch." And I'm like, all right.
All right.
So as this is happening, there's a guy sitting across the bar from him. He goes, "You finish that one, I'll buy you a third tomahawk." He goes, "I'll fucking take that third tomahawk, right?" But
that's just ridiculous.
I don't think the guy was serious about it. I think he was just joking around. But that guy was legit. I'll take it. But the guy left before he even finished the second steak. He's like, "Oh, the guy left. I want that third steak." I'm like, "Yeah, I think he was calling you bluff." But he polished it off, no problem. And he had 5 captain's daughters in between.
Oh wow.
God.
Yeah.
Tell you right now, I got a hell of an appetite. I don't have anything.
I recognize a gentleman. He used to do food competitions at my old restaurant as well. But he did like a 5-pound burrito. He did like the steak sandwich special. I guess he does like food competes with like competition. He did one in Vegas. He showed me pictures, and I was like, I thought it was you, but I didn't want to ask you in case like you were embarrassed by that sort of thing. You don't want to go up there and hey, are you the guy that ate the 5-pound burrito at my old bar? You don't say that to some guy.
You don't want to put him on
I don't know
the
if that's his wife. I don't know if that's his girlfriend. If it's the first date, you don't make the guy look bad. And then he was a cool dude, man. He was in like, I didn't care that was a bet I wanted to lose because every time he goes to a restaurant or a bar and orders a steak, he's gonna talk about Safe House. He's gonna talk about Mario, Katie, and Amanda.
Yeah.
And he's gonna tell everybody he had 96 ounces of steak that night here.
That's insane.
And the guy walked out of here like a man, like legit, like And I tried to get a video going, and we were busy, so I couldn't even get a good video going. I couldn't put it on Instagram. I couldn't put it on TikTok. But this guy was like legit, man. He was, and the thing is, he took care of us as well. But at the end of the day, he was like, he's gonna come back and probably do it again.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, I might do the same bet with him again. I don't care.
Why not? Why wouldn't you?
You gonna put the puke clause in though?
No. I don't
would say
care.
you'd have to. No.
I was just praying to God he didn't do it on the bar.
Yeah.
Because it looked like he was a gunner at one point, and the Katie goes, "I think he's gonna puke." Katie's not gonna puke. I go, "He could puke."
That's a lot of meat, dude.
He could puke. Yeah.
He had mashed potatoes and green beans too, though. It wasn't just steak. Man. He had legit sides, and it wasn't like a little tiny scoop. It was like legit, like mashed potatoes for 2, which
full portion.
Oh man, but I ended up texting TJ. They go, "TJ, you're not gonna believe that." So a second time I go to the same guy, and he's like, "Oh my god." But that's how stories and legends are made here at the Safe House. And that guy, I think his name is Neil. Great guy. I think he works for my brother-in-law UPS as well. And my brother-in-law even told me he's a big, and he's not a fat guy. He was lean.
Yeah.
He was tall and lean. You don't want to mess with the guy, but it was insane. But it was one of the funniest things ever. People were enthralled by the whole thing. And you know what I hate the most? And this is the new normal, I feel like, in not just the restaurant business or the bar business. I'm sure it's in retail. I'm sure it's at supermarkets. I'm sure it's gas stations, whatever. But when there's one person one question gets asked by 20 people that are sitting next to each other, does that bother you?
It does. It does.
Like, oh my God, is he having a steak? Yeah, he's having a steak. And the guy right next to him, oh my God, is he having a steak? I just said that, yeah. Like, that's what was happening. It was like a domino effect of that guy.
Like, what the fuck does it look like? A tiramisu?
Like, I mean, yeah, I mean, come on. Like, I guess, don't get me wrong. You know what it is? People want to be heard.
They do.
They want to be loved. They want sex.
They want sex.
They want sex.
They always want sex.
That's what they want. But I tell you what, that was a fun Saturday night with that guy. We had a great time, and you know what? They're gonna come back and they're gonna talk about that, and that's it's. I didn't care about losing the money, and like Katie and Amanda were down with it too. But like, that's the kind of stuff that builds it's a building block with a customer that's gonna keep coming back now. And we're not talking about a guy ordering chicken wings. We're talking about a guy ordering a 95 steak every time he comes in here.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't do the challenge, he doesn't do the challenge. But it was amazing. But
it was
fun. It was fun.
The fact that he even tried.
You know what? As soon as he said that, I actually looked at him and I go, this guy's going to do it. But I didn't care. But I was more worried about, the girls losing out on money. I even said, I'll just take care of the whole thing myself. I don't care. And and that's what Katie and Amanda are like, no, we're with you. Let's do it.
But going back to what you said, though, like, where else do you see that, though? There's not many other places that you would, like, get that from, except for, like, maybe Trap and Safe House.
Well, I think it helps that, because this bar, the way it's shaped, people were all, like, interacting with each other and, like, certain bars, you got certain shaped bars and customers, like, some people love to talk to each other, some people don't, some people are snobs, some people, like, want to make friends everywhere they go. But this was, like, one of those things where, like, everybody was enthralled. They kept to themselves, but they talked to each other, too, and they kind of knew the limits, which was great. But, like, I tell you what, it was a stressful night, too, because by that happening, we actually were busy with other stuff, too. But it was something I felt like I created, and it felt good, I mean, I'm like, it made the place look fun.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like, people doing shots or dancing on bars. It was legit some guy just
eating a steak.
I'm trying to get the guy to pay $200 for a steak, but he only paid $100 for it. So whatever. I rolled the dice and I lost, but guess what? I felt like I won. Because that guy's gonna keep coming back. I'm telling you. And I feel like that's one of the things that's one of the missing elements in this business is not people not seeing the big picture as bartenders and servers. That trying to get building blocks to build relationships with customers keep coming back. And I feel like I had this conversation earlier with a customer that was here. These people came in, Chris, earlier tonight. I guess they say they come in here looking for me, which I've never seen them in my life ever. And super nice, super easy to wait on. And they're like, yeah, we come in all the time. You're never here. I'm like, well, I'm here 6 nights a week. Huh?
You're literally here 6 nights a week with 1 day off.
You must be on a Thursday or whatever, but they go, they go out of their way to say, hey, we like coming in because we see certain people, we like coming, like other people. It means a lot that people don't get, and like, how do you teach that to the newer crew that's coming up, and like to get them to grasp it and understand like little things that trickle down that hurt business. Like it might not seem like enough to you, but not everything gets back to you. In other words. If somebody screws up one thing, yeah, they may not say nothing, but in the back of their heads, like, we're not coming here again. Are you going to go to a restaurant that screws up? Mistakes can happen. It's how you handle the mistakes. And obviously, apologies is number one. Urgency is number two. Actually, I might put urgency over apologies, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And how you handle it, and I feel like, nobody knows how to do that stuff. Like, I'm fortunate enough. I don't go to too many places where I have problems with getting served. I go to the same places, and I go to a lot of places where they don't know me, so they're not going out of their way to try to please me. I'm just easygoing, I guess, maybe, but like,
I would go out of my way to please you.
You would?
I would.
I appreciate that, and I feel like you have. the one time you waited on me 2 years ago.
Are we gonna get into this right now?
The one time I took my wife into the establishment for dinner.
I waited on you one time.
For context, folks,
that was actually that was the year before. Yeah, the one time outside. COVID reopening.
Oh, yes.
That was 2021. Oh no, 2020.
One of them.
2020 was reopening.
Chris Watson was here.
I don't remember when he left.
Yeah, no. Chris Watson was here, and we sat outside, and I picked up Cannon's tab. Yeah, that was
For context, folks, there was one time Mario asked me to cover his shift. He wanted to be with his wife for his anniversary, and I was like, you know what? I
didn't want to. I feel like I had to.
Okay, well, you know what? I was trying to make it nice. But it's fine. Anyway.
My wife ain't listening, so I don't have to worry about it. I will not get in trouble for this. She's not listening to the podcast.
Anyway, I worked with Bobby Buns, the legend, and it was a Wednesday night. Kevin Hirchin, God, I love him, but he used to play here. It was a nice, cool Wednesday night.
Kevin Hirchin.
And Mario walked in. Nice round of applause for him and the wife. Mario's a great guy.
They were applauding my wife, not me.
Yeah, sure they were. I don't want to hear it, Mario. All right, anyway. Served the guy, got him and his wife a drink, and I tell you right now, freshest outfit I've ever seen, but...
Haven't worn it since.
But it's fine.
I put out a few pounds since then, but I'll lose it again.
Mario was so enthralled because I was kind of like the new kid on the block, and he was like, Chris Quinn, I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so glad I asked you to cover my shift. I was like, Mario, I'll do it again.
I got Chris Quinn's Ted Lasso socks last week.
I did not.
I found the same ones I got Morgan.
He comes in. Right?
I gotta get Ted Lasso socks.
He comes in upstairs. Comes in upstairs. He has like a little thing in his hand, and he was like, Chris Quinn. And I was like, oh, what's going on? He's like, I bought you some Ted Lasso socks. I know you like Ted Lasso, big soccer guy. I was like, I thought about you, so I bought them. I was like, here. I was like, dude, stop it. No way.
But the best part of it was because I had to walk through the kitchen with him. Yeah. And everybody's like, "What you got? What you got?" Like every time I walk into this building with something for someone else,
eyes on
they
you,
all get enthralled, and I'm like, "Okay, well,
Isn't that word enthralled a lot tonight, huh?
Am I using it wrong?
No, you're not using.
You're not using it wrong.
It's just like it's like the.
I just got the toilet paper word of the day. That's why. That was the word of the day. It was enthralled.
It's like the first, second, and third time I've ever heard you use it.
I'm gonna try to use it even more.
I hope you do.
That's my goal this week is to use it.
Expand your vocabulary.
You know what?
Says the Laotian people.
I'm trying to.
What's that to do with anything?
No, it's just hysterical. Every time I walk in with something, people are like, "What's he having in his hand? What's he having in his hand?" Like, oh, you should have seen me and Justin walking in here on Saturday when I was bringing in cheesecake and bananas.
I heard about that.
Cheesecake, bananas, strawberries, and watermelon. Because I bring in watermelon.
I was upset I wasn't here for it.
Dude, the cheesecake is still downstairs if you want some. We should have some cheesecake right now.
Why the hell are we not having cheesecake right now?
Because we're not on video.
What's that to do?
Why are we not on video?
I feel it'd be funnier on video than it was audio.
It would be funnier, yes, but still.
Because that's what they did on the Golden Girls. The Golden Girls ate cheesecake that night. we were like the Golden Boys,
The Golden Boys.
Oh, we're fucking golden, dude.
We're the Golden Boys, but 45 years younger than those Golden Girls.
Late night sauce featuring the Golden Boys.
Oh yeah, I was busting out strawberry cheesecake spring rolls.
I like that name, by the way.
I was terrible making those. I gotta practice. I think. I need Fitzy because he rolls blunts to roll the spring rolls in advance. And he said he would do it, and then we got busy.
You have a hell of a talent.
I was trying to talk to him, and then I was selling the tomahawk, the second tomahawk, and we just lost communication. And then late night we emptied out around midnight. Maybe it was 11:30. We're emptying out. So I busted out with the Banana Foster's cheesecake spring rolls with the Banana Foster's espresso martini. I put that up, and it was pretty good. But I got to work on. I think I need bigger spring roll wrappers.
Well, especially if you're putting fucking Bananas Foster's and cheesecake in it.
Right, but it's not that. It's just about I rolled it fine, but I need to let it sit so it sticks. So then I need to put it in advance, like the night before in the fridge. Yeah. Then the next day do it. I think it'd be fine, better that way. But it took a lot of prep work.
We can get Justin to do that on a Friday.
I'm not gonna make him do it, but at the same time, somebody's gonna learn how to make cheesecake. Cause I spent $19 on that thing, and it's expensive.
Yeah, man.
Somebody's gonna learn. I don't know how to bake, so somebody's making me cheesecake.
I go to Market Basket. They got cheap cheesecake.
I went to BJ's.
BJ's.
It was huge though. Yeah. I mean, we could probably have cheesecake for the next 3 weeks.
You should get one of those fucking maybe they have it at BJ's. I don't know, but they have like the cheesecake samplers that has the little.
I was
squares,
looking for those.
The little squares.
That's what I was looking for. They didn't have them. I went to big. No, Stop and Shop's even worse. They're even more expensive.
Well, yeah, it's more expensive, but they got the
no, they might be. Seasonal.
I'll tell you right now.
It might be seasonal.
I went to Market Basket for the first time last week with my girlfriend, and I'll tell you right
now.
Market
Basket is great.
Market Basket is legit, dude. I
think Massachusetts sells alcohol in the Market Basket.
Well, New Hampshire does.
I would say pretty much everywhere does because we suck. But
Massachusetts doesn't.
No, I got the.
They sell it at their gas stations at Walmart. So why not?
Funny you say it. I checked the mail today and I saw the Market Basket flyer and I was just like flipping through it just to see if like anything was good on it.
Yeah.
And then there was like a fucking liquor section on it. I was
Yeah.
like, when they get this? And then it said like only in New Hampshire, no Mass, Connecticut, or whatever.
I've been to the one in New Hampshire. I go on vacation with the family. There's the Market Basket down the street from where we stay,
Yeah, man.
and they had liquor.
It's
You don't really save a lot of money though at the Market Basket one. Look, I mean, you might. I mean, a case
Well,
of beer, I think I saved like $3-4.
Well, you don't. I feel like you don't save any money on liquor because like if they have it at the grocery
But
store.
New Hampshire
save
is supposed to be cheaper for liquor.
But
Is that a
but
thing?
Is New Hampshire like
No
a
tax.
state-
No
is-
tax.
Oh, that's true.
Is New Hampshire state run or private liquor?
I don't know.
Well, like Rhode Island's private. That's why we don't like.
I think
that's
it's
why we
state.
don't like
I thought New
sucks.
Hampshire was
If
state.
it's state, if you can buy beer at a gas station, it's probably state.
You buy beer at the gas station in New Hampshire,
It's probably state. So the prices are kind of set across the board. So you're not really gonna save money on anything.
but New Hampshire's will be cheaper because there's no tax.
Well, yeah, the tax, like comparatively.
Well, if they're not paying for the tax to buy the beer, then it should be cheaper to sell you the beer too, because they're not.
It's accurate, yeah. But oh well, my bad.
Don't get me wrong.
I was.
Don't get me wrong. A case of Peroni at Market Basket in New Hampshire is a lot cheaper than a case of Peroni in Massachusetts.
You know what was crazy? That just made me think about when I was in fucking Key West and like the Publix at the tip. I sent you the picture.
Yeah.
They have Peroni,
Yeah.
6-packs, buy one
But
get one free.
yeah.
That was
What?
fucking crazy. Fucking
What?
crazy, I swear to
Let me ask you a
God.
question.
That's
How much-
insane.
But how much was the 6-pack?
I don't know. I can look it up.
I don't
Don't
care. If I
go
don't get it
nuts.
free, that's a hell of a deal.
I mean, but
On
it could
Peroni?
it could be a mind fuck though. One 6-pack might cost you $15.
There's no way it was $15.
And you get a 12-pack for $15. I mean, it's a mind fuck sometimes. I'm telling you.
All right, no, we got to pull this up real quick.
I don't
I'm
trust.
going.
I got trust issues sometimes.
I mean, I get it, but like, dude, that's come on. Nah, I'm so.
I mean, Florida always has 2-for-1s everywhere.
I'm
for
intrigued,
everything.
and if this is true, I'm enthralled, as Mario would put it. Like,
Man,
you know what I mean?
Catching
Like,
on, it's catching on. I knew it. That's what I do.
Oh, I heard him saying it earlier. I mean,
no, it's fine. You know, I just gotta put them on.
Well, Noah's looking up the price of Peroni in Florida. Tonight's podcast, the unofficial sponsor is Kettle One Vodka. Chris Quinn is actually drinking Kettle One with us tonight, which is, always a great thing. And
me some Kettle One.
if you're listening out there, Kettle One, we are still waiting for the sponsorship to come through. And we're not going to stop drinking Kettle One because you're not sponsoring us, just so you know. So you're not scaring us away. We're not going to make empty threats and switch over to Tito's. But,
Speaking of Kettle One, I think it's time for another round.
yeah, Chris Quinn is making a round. That sounds good. But so Noah, my question to you is: would you sacrifice preference and taste over price of alcohol? In other words, you drink Kettle One Peach Orange, right? And
do.
you're paying, I think a handle right now I think it's universal price in Rhode Island.
they don't sell handles. They only sell 750s for the.
Peach Orange?
Yeah.
I thought I saw that Thorpe's for no.
Nah, they don't. Have,
Did they used to and they stopped?
No.
Really?
Yeah, I've looked. They don't do it.
Okay,
I'm
so
amazed we
anyway,
get the leaders here.
so let's just say all of a sudden, Smirnoff makes a peach orange botanical. Would you switch from Smirnoff because it's $13.99 a bottle and Kettle is $19.99 a bottle?
No.
You stick to your brand because you
I
like
will.
it.
I will. Yeah.
I feel like certain things, everybody's looking for a value, but certain things you shouldn't compromise.
They've treated
I
me
feel like
right up
vodka-
until now. Why am I gonna stop?
I feel like vodka is one of those things you should never compromise.
No. Why would you?
I remember when the Ukraine war broke out with Russia, a friend of mine refused to drink Stoli because it said Russian vodka on the bottle because he didn't agree with the war. And I said, Stoli was bought out by the...
Pretty sure Stoli's not Russian, right? It's
it got bought out, yeah. And I'm trying to have a conversation with this fellow.
I had to argue
And I
with
said
people
to him,
about that.
I go, you know what? It doesn't matter. You drink what you want, buddy.
It's true.
But I feel like, my philosophy is drink what you want.
Cheers to the Kettle, boys.
Cheers to Kettle.
Cheers.
We love you, Kettle One.
So I did find the photo. It was what is it? It's $12.39
For a 6-pack.
for a sixer. Yeah.
Okay, so a 6-pack is $12.39, so you can buy one, get one free for $12.39. So you're getting 12 beers for $12.39.
Yeah.
You get...
It's all beer.
Okay, But if you buy a 12-pack in Rhode Island of Peroni, it's $15.99. So it's not that great of a deal.
Yeah, it is.
What do you?
You just saved $3.
Oh
right
yeah,
there.
yeah. You're saving not too
You're
much money.
saving $3, and saving $3 is great. But it's not. Oh my God!
It's like a gallon of gas.
No, I gotta put
Nah,
put 93 in mine. I got the turbo.
Fucking let it
Yeah,
still fucking.
it sucks.
Like
Yeah, it sucks.
$3.50
I go to BJ's.
Yeah, no,
I go to
you know
BJ's.
what?
It's cheaper.
They know what they're doing
So do
down
I.
there with that buy one get one.
I got the fucking BJ's credit card just to get more money off on gas.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
It's good shit,
That's the
man.
way to go.
It's good shit.
Fucking BJ.
But yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I got
what I
the
mean.
smart
So, like,
payout
but that's
for
what
my
I'm trying to
phone,
tell you
couple
though.
phones.
But also, I'm thinking to myself too. In Florida though, I'm willing to bet that like if you buy a regular 12-pack of Peroni, it's probably more than $15.99. Like, I know what you're saying, but like I think that anytime there's alcohol specials like that in stores, it's a gimmick.
Well, I was thinking if they were doing the buy one get one, it would be like $9 or $10. It wouldn't be just be like 6 or 7 outright. But like,
Yeah, exactly.
now I get it. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So yeah, Jesus, that's my bad.
I made that shit with love for you, bro.
It tasted good.
He
Tasted too good.
He like just got napkins.
Yeah, you got excited with that shit.
Sorry.
Should be. Anyways, so Chris Quinn, I heard you worked in the movie theater before.
Talk previous employment with Chris Quinn.
Why the hell are you bringing up me working in the movie theater?
Because I want to talk about it. I never finished my point because I never
Well,
finished
you know
my
what?
point
Before
tomorrow.
you even start finishing your point, let's let the guests that are listening to the show find out why we're talking about this. And, you know, let's just talk about the movie theater. I went to the movies in the recent present with my my family.
Before we get into that, can I ask you guys one question?
Sure.
What was the last time you went to the movie theater, and what movie did you see?
I was there on Saturday. I saw that movie If with Ryan
Reynolds,
Reynolds,
yeah.
Ryan Reynolds, and Jim from The Office.
not Jim.
Krasinski.
I was going to say the same thing, actually.
Jim Halpert.
John Krasinski.
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 It was a good movie. 100% not funny, by the way. I'm like, this is a
that's
sad
sad.
kids movie.
That's sad.
And like, you know, and we were talking like I'm going there with the family, and my kids are fucking psychos, by the way. And my wife, you know, the saint that she is, you know, does the best she can as well. And you know, you can't just go to the movies and just buy a ticket at the counter and then go to the counter and get your popcorn. Everything's digital. And I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So she buys the tickets, thank God. She go get the popcorn and the drinks. I'm like, how the fuck do I do that? And I'm in the wrong line. And like the line that I was in, it looked like those guys did not know what the hell they were doing. So I go, that girl, they knows, just go that way. And the line, and she knew what she was doing. It was perfect. But I'm like, you get your own sodas. You got to get your own popcorn. You got to get your own this. And I'm like, what are you guys getting paid for?
That's so crazy to me now.
Because all I did was I put my card in the machine. It prints up my ticket and it just hands me a cup. That's it. Like what exactly do you do here is what I want to say to these people. But I'm at the same time like, just tell me what to do because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So this is how we started talking about Chris Quinn working at a movie theater.
Sure. Last movie I saw was at the movie theater. I believe.
Shrek.
No.
Hey, that's a great fucking movie. I don't know why I questioned that.
Because he was 3 years old when Shrek came out. That's why he didn't go.
Holy shit. I didn't even think about that. Shrek came out like what, 2001?
Yeah. Man,
Jesus. What a great movie, though.
Great movie.
Fantastic
Love Mike
movie,
Myers.
man. What was it? Was it called Bullet Train?
Bullet Train with Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
I never saw the movie, but I know
seen
the movie.
that.
I never saw it, but yeah.
Never seen it.
You saw that in the movie theaters?
I did see that in the movie.
Why?
theaters. 'Cause I
Why,
wanted
yeah.
to. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, it's just I feel like I like go for like one specific type of movie. Like I just like watch like action shit in the movie theaters. I don't really watch anything else.
I understand that.
Like I just feel like, you know, like
No, I guess I understand
I
that.
want like the explosions to like make me hear weird for like a couple hours.
Make me hear weird.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
No, I really don't.
You know what I mean.
No, he wants to watch like Transformers. He wants to watch like the war movie.
Oh, I like
Fast and
Transformers,
Furious
Fast and
ones.
Furious,
18,
Avengers.
18.
You know what I mean?
I've never actually seen any Fast and Furious movies in the movie theater.
I don't think we can be friends anymore. To be honest with you,
I've
after that.
seen the
Why are
movie.
you on this
Oh
podcast?
my
I just
God.
haven't gone to see them.
I feel like I don't even know
Why
you
are
right
you
now.
on this podcast?
I feel like we don't even know.
What the
I
fuck
feel
is
like we
wrong
don't even
with
know
movies?
you right now.
You have
I mean, I'm
never
not saying
seen
it's-
Fast and the Furious at a movie theater?
No.
That's
I'm
the
not
best
saying-
place to watch
I'm
it.
not saying all of them. At least one.
At least one of them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might have, but not to my memory.
That's something you would
Like,
remember for sure.
It probably would be. Yeah.
Mm.
I feel like.
Paul Walker is rolling in his grave right now because of you.
100%.
I bought the DVDs, man. All right, I mean, I didn't buy the DVDs. I just.
Why the fuck did you say it then?
I
Why are you lying to me
I
right now?
had like the good old silver face DVD with Fast and Furious written on Sharpie on the front of it.
Did you buy it at the bodega or did you burn it yourself?
Oh, we made that. We made that shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't skip?
No.
Really?
It's pretty fucking good. I'm not gonna lie.
I had a Hangover one like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, my friend.
The Hangover.
And super bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, great movies. Great movies.
Great
Uh,
movies.
But I feel like the movie theater has gotten better and worse at the same time.
Do you like to drink at the movie theater because they got a bar?
No.
Me
They're
neither.
expensive as hell.
It's not even
I
the
can't.
expensive part, but like by the time you get to the thing, you're done with your drink. You go back out and get another one, and they won't give you another one. I think
I mean,
they don't serve you normal like a regular bar.
I mean, sleeve of nips taped to your leg or something like that. Like, yeah,
I'm
there.
not a nip kind of guy.
Neither
So-
am I. But I mean, you're at the movies. What else are you doing?
The last movie I saw,
just
speaking of
watched
Ryan
the movie.
Reynolds, was Deadpool 2.
Okay.
And-
Ooh, okay.
Is there another one coming out?
There
Yep,
is.
With
we have
Wolverine?
Deadpool 3 and Wolverine coming out
Yeah,
July.
my son wants
Yeah.
to see that.
End of July.
And I'm like, I don't think you can. You're 6. I'm pretty sure this is like violent and a lot of like.
It's definitely rated R.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
something.
he's not a
yeah.
Marvel kick lately.
I
He's
cannot
watching
wait
stuff.
to see that goddamn movie. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Should we go?
I'm so down to go.
You should. Hey, man.
Yeah, I'll hit you up. Yeah.
I'll be at Garfield next week. That's what I know.
But
Yeah.
speaking of me working there, I used to get free movie tickets there, and
Oh, must be nice.
we used
great.
to bring the boys. We would go watch a bunch of shit. You know, Avengers and Deadpool was one of them. But back in those days, like I said, like I used to work there, I would do everything. I was cashier. I was usher. I ripped your tickets. I fucking sold you the tickets. I made your popcorn. I pretty much did everything. I bartended there. I did everything. And I can't say I've been there in a long time. Literally, like I said, Deadpool 2. I haven't been there since like
Is that where you got your start bartending? At the
my
movie
start.
theater?
No.
Oh,
Old Theater Diner, right?
Old Theater
I
Diner.
figured it was.
With
You
Jose
said you bartended
Suarez.
there and,
Shout out to Old Theater Diner and Coventry, baby.
Shout out to Jose Suarez. You introduced me to my wife.
Jose Suarez. I know
You
you're.
ruined my life, buddy. Just kidding, Melissa.
I know you're still there, so
Melissa,
shout out to
just
you,
kidding.
buddy.
Just
This is
for
gonna be the one she
entertainment.
fucking listens to.
Just
I miss you,
entertainment
Jose.
purposes. Entertainment purposes. Or just trying to make the guests laugh. Sorry.
I miss you, Jose.
So
Jose Suarez.
nah. There's I feel like the movie theater is worse and better. At the
I haven't been since like you can do everything pretty much yourself and like robotically. So like yeah.
So that makes it worse right out the gate.
Of
right?
course,
All
yeah.
right? But there's one part about it all being automated that makes it right. It's the butter. Because when you had somebody working the counter, you're like, can I get
You
extra
squeeze the butter right down
When
the
you're
middle
asking
and
them to
it's
squeeze the
nowhere,
butter on the
right?
popcorn, and they
nothing.
barely give you
They
any
give
fucking
no,
butter.
You say extra butter, they give you no butter. Now the
They
butter's
literally-
on the outside. The butter's on. Though you do the butter, you control.
I don't want to tell you how to distribute your butter properly on your popcorn because
Go
it's none of my
ahead.
business.
You can.
But
Okay.
before this happened, you ever consider bringing like your own spray bottle of butter from
Nah,
home,
man.
in your pocket?
Like,
Like-
not your average butter.
Not your average butter.
I
What
can't
the
believe
fuck?
it. I
it's
can't
not
believe
butter.
it's
Yeah,
not butter like
yeah.
the spray.
Bring
no.
the spray. You never thought of doing that?
No,
It's a good idea.
It's too thin. It's too thin. You can't
No,
use the spray.
How would you feel if I told you how to butter your popcorn?
I mean, I'd be interested to hear.
I one time
Well,
took-
I can tell you right now that my butter is not your average butter.
I one time told somebody how to.
You're the one that said not your average butter. You know what I mean? You walked right into
You ever
it.
think of putting weed butter on your popcorn?
Never thought about weed on
That'd be
anything,
weird.
so.
No,
I'm pretty sure a lot of people do that. You just don't know
Have they
it.
really?
I'm
Well,
sure somebody has.
As you
Yeah,
two
well,
probably
I mean,
know,
it's
I've never
pretty
had
tasty.
weed ingested into my body besides like secondhand. So
That counts.
I pass.
does it count?
I pass on grass always,
Pass on grass.
always.
I don't.
We're not telling you that you should neither.
First off, it's recreational, all right, so it's cool. Second off,
For your cataracts, right?
second off, med card. I have one of those.
Does not surprise
it's
me.
It's a Rhode Island one too. It's not one of like.
It's not Laotian?
Wacky. I'm pretty sure they're not cool weed. Like that, man.
How would you know? I don't know. I don't know either.
I don't know.
What are you talking about?
He's talking about Laos.
I thought weed's legal over there.
Well, he said his car was Rhode Island. I was
you
like,
don't
well,
know where it is. You don't know if weed's legal.
Weed is legal in Asia.
No.
how do you know?
Oh,
now he has to look it up because he has no fucking clue.
Oh yeah, like you know, like.
Oh no, I don't know.
I think it's all like monitored though. You know what I mean? I don't think it's like
I don't know how they operate over there, dude. I'm not.
Like,
I'm not messing with those guys, man. They scare me.
Nah, bro. These Spanish people scare me. Never mind Asians.
You shouldn't be scared of these Spanish
They have
people.
medical, but just a lot of countries only have medical, no recreational.
Okay.
So I don't know if I'd be cool. I don't know how they feel about out of country medical cards.
You sound cooler than them, to be honest.
I do. Thank you.
I'll tell you what. After that whole thing with that chick from the WNBA that got arrested in Russia, I wouldn't be taking any chances overseas.
I wouldn't.
Well, that's Russia, though. Russia's totally different.
Right,
Don't
right.
matter. Why? Okay, exactly. You just said it on point. Russia's totally different. So why would you roll the dice bringing weed from America into Russia?
This is Brittany Griner we're
is
talking
it-
about, folks, and she did not do her research accordingly. So
Exactly. Do your research when you leave America. What are the laws? Apparently, Noah can't go to Laos without his own weed. He has to get the weed over there.
That's okay, I guess. You know.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Because if I bring my own weed, that's like technically trafficking.
technically, yes.
I mean, it's international trafficking. It's kind of fun.
That's a whole different game,
That's
man.
that
A
ain't
friend of
even
mine got busted doing
ain't even
that.
The feds, that's like Interpol or some shit. I don't even know.
Yeah, and you know
Imagine
what?
you getting fucked by Interpol.
I
Imagine Interpol saying, "Get fucked."
Dude, no. Somebody that used to work for Vicky got screwed with that.
Really?
With
At
Interpol?
Harborside.
With
At
Interpol?
Harborside,
What the
yes.
fuck is Interpol doing at Harborside?
No.
That's why Harborside got burned.
Oh, Vicky's been out of there too long.
I know. It was a setup.
No,
right there.
somebody
Come
from
on.
Harborside that worked for Vicky got busted like overseas with weed and stuff.
Wait, that's a real thing.
That's a real thing.
I
When
didn't
you
know
see
that.
Vicky tomorrow, you ask her. I'm telling you right now.
I kind of.
And he-
I'm gonna
and
see
he
her at
was-
4:30.
And he was
That's
a nice little kid too. Like you look at this kid, nice kid. I don't know what he got tied up with. And every time I see him, I don't ask him because I know it's a sensitive subject. It's like, and he comes from a good family. His parents are great people. He's a good kid. Obviously, he thought he can get away with something that he clearly didn't get away with. But like, yeah, don't mess around Interpol, man.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I actually did not know that about her.
You're better off just going to the country and asking, hey, where can I get weed?
Yeah,
You're better off doing that.
if you get it there, it's not as bad.
Customs, I'm telling you right now, don't fuck with those people.
So second part about
Well,
the
I don't
movie
smoke
theater, right?
weed, so
Neither do I. Neither do I.
Second part about the movie theater that I think is improved.
As we're talking about
As
it,
we're talking
on
about it.
screen we
Wolverine,
have the
uh,
Wolverine,
Tell you right now.
Deadpool,
it's a fucking Heineken commercial.
Heineken Silver.
okay, I didn't see that coming.
It's Heineken Silver, not even Heineken.
It's a light Heineken. That I didn't even know they made that.
Is it Heineken Seltzer? Is that what that is?
No, it says
No.
it's a Heineken light beer.
Yeah,
But
they've
Heineken-
always made Heineken Light.
Yeah,
but
but
it's like a Corona premiere of Heineken.
Are you sure?
I swear to God.
I think that's what it says. Yeah.
It's a low carb Heineken.
That's
yeah,
what that's
but
what it
it's
seemed
not
like.
light Heineken.
But do the German people want low carb beer?
I don't know. I
Listen,
feel
I'll
like
tell you
the
right-
thing
German?
is, like,
Is
what?
Heineken German?
I
don't think so.
don't.
I don't know actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, look it up. Listen, I'll tell you what I want. I want Deadpool and Wolverine trailer with Madonna singing "Life Is a Mystery." All right.
What do you like? Is it like a prayer song?
Yeah, that song.
It's Dutch.
Oh, so it's not German.
Heineken is Dutch?
It's Dutch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Like Pennsylvania Dutch or like regular
Like
Dutch?
fucking like regular Dutch.
From-
Why
from
the
Du-
fuck would it be
from Dutchland?
Pennsylvania?
No, what's Dutch? Sweden.
It's Netherlands.
Netherlands.
Holland.
It's always the Netherlands, Mario. It's always the Netherlands. If you don't know, just guess the
Netherlands.
That's what we talk about.
I really
Talk about the
feel like my
Netherlands.
next vacation should go to the Netherlands and find
Dude,
out what they're about.
He's not talking about Red Light District. He just wants weed.
I've told.
There's a red light district in Netherlands? I thought that was Amsterdam.
Well,
That's-
fucking Amsterdam is in the Netherlands.
Noah's getting pissed now.
It's,
I'm not even trying to be funny. I legit did not. I thought they were two different places.
it's
No, that's the
it's
same place,
damn-
my guy.
It's like a city.
Amsterdam is a city in the Netherlands.
Like yes. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
you say so.
Yes. Well, you see, if you look up Amsterdam, it like puts a pin on the map. All right. Where if you look up the Netherlands, it does the outline.
Okay,
Yeah.
I know that.
It's like you know it's like if Providence was the entirety of Rhode Island. It's not the same thing.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm learning as we go along. I'm learning as we go along.
The movie theater seats. I really like the new chairs.
I didn't realize we were fucking teaching geography.
Well, the Heineken commercial messed everything up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, blame the
The
Heineken.
seats. Have you
The
been
recliners.
The recliners.
You like those?
I do like those.
Yeah,
I
nice.
I've been in reclining seats at a movie theater. Yes.
Yeah, but they're
Not
good.
recently. No.
They're good
but-
reclining
They're
seats. Those are good. Those are good.
Great. But like my biggest issue with them, like it's a plus and a negative at the same time, positive and a negative at the same time. Because seats are comfy as shit, really nice. Some places they have them heated, which is kind of crazy.
That's actually dope.
But I mean,
But like, am I falling asleep during this
that's
fucking
the
movie?
issue. That's the issue.
I don't put my feet up. I don't put my feet up.
Oh,
I'll fall asleep.
Last time I was there, I was full. I was like, I was like a straight.
Listen.
90
I'm not gonna pay $48 to go to the movies with my family so I can fall asleep in a recliner.
I'll tell you right now, that
for free.
shit's fucking expensive. But I'll tell you right now, I sat through Wolf of Wall Street, and that is a banging movie. And if you fall asleep through that, you're wild. So if you can stay up for 3 hours, you'll be fine.
That's why it's all the action ones. That's why I can't watch
Yeah,
anything
I hear
slow.
that. I
Watch
hear
anything
what you're
slow,
saying.
I'm fucking
I hear what you're saying. Yep. So, anyway, we're getting to the point where we need to wrap this up because we're just having way too much fun and it's getting late. So
That's what happens when Chris Quinn comes back.
When Chris Quinn comes back, the fun comes back. Exactly.
That's where
But
it is.
we're not done yet. But let's just talk about you know.
One or two questions, Mara. What do you got?
Well, it's not questions. It's more about let's talk subjects. You know.
Okay.
So let's talk about
Definitely not geography.
like summer's about to happen.
I thought we were gonna circle back to yappers. I'm not gonna lie.
Well,
That's kinda what I'm gonna do.
yappers, I guess so. But like, how do we get the yappers to help us? That's the question. Because they love to talk.
Are they able to help? Is the question.
How do we get them to help us? That's the thing. Like,
I just want.
can we fix stupid? As us bartenders at the Safe House Trap, are we able to fix stupid?
See, the truth
I feel
is,
no.
I feel no too.
The answer is definitely no.
When
but
you
I
ask them
mean,
to get a bucket of steam, they do it for you. So
Yeah, they do.
nothing gets me like the fucking emptying the coffee machine.
Oh man.
that was a golden moment.
I got fucking.
Was that you? Was that you that did that?
To Helena?
Was that it?
Helena was here the other day.
Yeah,
She was
she's
here
back for the
expoing.
summer. Yeah, she was expoing. She was bussing like on fucking some other day. Which
Yeah,
is
she was
kinda wacky.
expoing the other day. I mean, you know, but
So you know the old trick is that like you know you send like a new person to empty the coffee machine, like all the hot water out of the coffee machine. It's connected to the water, so it'll never empty unless like you know you don't pay your bill or something, I guess. But
And let me tell you, when Noah did it to this person,
beautiful.
beautiful.
So she starts out with like the
she
coffee
hasn't been
cup.
the same since.
She has not. She's been better. I'll give it to her. But hey, like
I don't know if
she
you can get better after that.
She starts with a coffee cup. She gets like at least like 4 or 5 coffee cups. I'm like sitting back there, and I'm like, you might want to get a picture. I might move faster. And she's like, oh really? And I'm like, yeah, man. Like, yeah. I'm like, don't forget, you gotta do the other one too. Like, you gotta get both. So like 2 pitchers like into the sink. Just keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. I had, I think the entire building like come down and like.
You
check
literally
on it.
had the entire staff of that day on it, and we were all just watching it, and she still had no clue.
I think.
Oh
she
my god,
did-
it was brilliant.
I think she did at least like 15 or 16 pitchers of hot water before like she's like
That's-
I don't.
that's
think it's gonna-
That makes me lose faith in
I
humanity.
almost feel bad for the girl, but honestly, you can't. If she's falling for that, you can't.
she looked at me at least twice. Like, you think it's almost done? I'm like, yeah, probably. Usually takes a handful for me. Like,
that's awesome.
I looked at her. I'm like, yeah, we didn't make that much coffee tonight, so you know, it's really like backed
It's really
up in
full.
there.
It's backed up.
The first time I had to deal with something like that wasn't even a joke.
Tears.
I worked at a place that had this gigantic, like, monster of a coffee machine type urn. Like, it would make it in bulk, almost like Starbucks style. right? Because
Yeah.
we would use it for like the place I worked at would do a lot of like banquets, like after funeral breakfasts and stuff.
Yeah.
And they gave us a machine for free. We had to use that coffee, and it was like two sides where it was just tap the coffee.
Yeah.
But the middle was the hot water. So the side work was like cleaning out the coffee. I did the middle one with all the hot water. I was young. They didn't try to trick me. I just misunderstood what they were telling me. And I was getting to the point like, what's going on? Like, why is this taking so long? Like, that's the hot water. You're not doing it right. And I was like, oh man. And it was like, I didn't go that long. Maybe went 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But I was vocal early. I was like, this isn't right. Like, I knew something was wrong. And clearly it was a miscommunication. But, like, I've been there, but, like, they weren't trying to trick me. They just weren't doing their side work. They wanted me to do their side work for them. And I didn't care. But I just did it wrong. I was pissed. But I've been on that side of it. It's not fun. It is not fun waiting for that water to stop. I'll tell you. And I went maybe 4 pitchers. I was like, something's not right. And
sound like this girl. Sound an awful lot like this girl right now.
And then, but you know what though, my head server, because I was a busboy at the time, she told me, she's like, no, that's not the right one. Like, she corrected me, and I'm like, thank you. Like I said, it wasn't a joke, but I've been on that side of it, and it's like, not fun.
It's called hazing.
Yeah.
I don't know if I sent it to you, Quinn, but I sent it to Mario. I saw a video of a task similar to that, where you give the new person a plunger, like a toilet plunger or something, and you have them check the floor for loose tiles.
Oh my god!
Can we do that? Can we do that?
How have we not done that?
We could do that.
We could totally do that to somebody here.
Okay, we'll talk about this off air. In case we do have a few listeners listening. Man, we're gonna have to wind this up because we're hitting that point. But I'd like to thank Mr. Two Words himself, Chris Quinn, for joining us this evening on this great Monday night. It's been way too long. We don't get to drink together ever. And
now we have the chance to.
Now we definitely do. We got a big summer ahead of us here at the Safe House Trap. Follow the Instagram page, Tap That Glass Tonight. Follow the TikTok as well. I'm doing all sorts of crazy shit that I don't want to make on TikTok. So, I want you to watch the videos, but if you want to come in and try to order a drink, maybe I'll make it. Maybe I won't. I don't know.
Be nice to the man. Take care of your bartenders.
Take care of the bartenders and staff, as Mr. Kevin Hershon would say. We know he's not listening anymore, so we don't really quote him, I guess.
I miss you, Kev.
We miss you, Kev, but you got a lot of hate in that heart. You got to learn to rise above it, and like water under a bridge, get over it. Did I say it right?
You're definitely showing your age, to tell you that.
I think so, but I'm like, I wasn't really ready for it. Water under a bridge.
It was either that. I was gonna say like a midget at a urinal and be on my toes.
No, I think the bridge was better.
Anyway, we're gonna wrap things up tonight. Thank you for listening to Late Night Sauce. Follow our Instagram and TikTok, and come back to the Trap and see Chris Quinn working. Come downstairs to the Safe House and Trap and see me and Noah working. And let's have a great next 3 months of summer, because it's gonna be. We got some stuff in the works. We're gonna blow some minds.
I'm just throwing it out there, but the podcast is now on Spotify.
Oh, absolutely! Yeah, we're finally on Spotify, and we are still getting inching closer to video.
Yeah, slowly but surely.
It's
a team effort, Like,
yeah, we've just been preoccupied with
Spotify.
We got it up and running. So
video's gonna pop off, though. I'll tell you that.
So anyway, thank you to Kettle One for making delicious vodka for us to consume on the podcast. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm gonna have to consume a lot more after the podcast is over tonight. So cheers to Kettle One, and cheers to the listeners, and we'll see you next week.
Cheers.